Good evening, this is Jason Scott with the latest on Tropical Storm Alberto, and it's currently around 9 o'clock Central Time and about 10 o'clock over on the East Coast. Currently, Alberto is still struggling to keep on its tropical storm status. It's around 45 mile per hour currently, and the latest Hurricane Center stats on it is 30.9 north and 80.0 west, 45 mile per hour winds. Maximals, the minimal central pressure is 1006 millibars. Its movement is to the west southwest around 6 miles per hour. And this is the history of where the storm, when it developed, become a tropical storm status and moved off to the southwest. And this is Jacksonville, Florida, so it's currently about 107 miles to the northeast of Jacksonville, and Savannah is off to the west of the system, 105 miles, and then the storm is south of Charleston, South Carolina, 130 miles. And I was looking at some buoy data report, and this is one that's closest to the center of circulations. It's showing the winds are out of north-northeast, which would put it pretty much right. North-northeast winds are 27, which goes to 31 at this particular buoy, and looks like the wave heights at that location was 6.9 feet, and the minimal central pressure is 13 millibars. That's 13.7 millibars, and it's actually has the pressure's been falling somewhat at this buoy. The water temperature in this location is 74 degrees, so that does support a tropical storm. Because it's actually, this is the Gulf Streams that's pretty much over. Radar's not showing much activity inland of Georgia or South Carolina. But breaking it out 9 hours, the storm is expected to pretty much be where it's at. 30.8 north and 79.8 west, 45 mile an hour winds. Then it'll start moving off to the northeast in 21 hours. 31.2 north, 78.6 west, still a tropical storm at 45 miles per hour. Okay, let's go back to 33 hours. It's 32.5 north and 76.6 west, still a tropical storm. And here is Wilmington, North Carolina. It's going to be roughly around 140 miles to its southeast, so far away from any land area, city or location over the East Coast. And taking it to 45 hours, still moving off into open Atlantic oceans. And the water temperature in this area is a lot cooler than down where it's located here. So it may be struggling to keep its tropical storm, because tropical storm has to be at least 39 miles per hour to hold that status. And they're still saying it will have winds of 45, but that's pushing it. But going out further in time to 69 hours, you can see it's way up here. This is Bermuda, so it's a long ways from Bermuda. It's 405 miles off to the southeast of, or northeast of Bermuda. I'm sorry, northwest of Bermuda. It's 405 miles, and the winds around 40 miles an hour. But I doubt that it will hold that status at that point, because the water temperature is a lot cooler here, and also you have quite a bit of shear going on with the system as well, because it's being picked up by a trough here. So when it pushes off, it's going to kind of push out in a hurry. And that's pretty much it. The storm is holding its own. It's not going to rapidly intensify whatsoever. The wind field is very small. It's over the Gulf Stream, so it's going to hold its strength for the next at least um, 24 hours at the most. And then it will start to weakening and maybe even lose its warm core and move into more of a cooler core, which would be a subtropical system at that point when it pushes off into the mid-Atlantic out into sea. So pretty much a fish storm at that point. But it's not a very big storm. It's very tight and not a lot of precipitation associated with it. So no flooding and no concerns like that. Just some high surf along the eastern seaboard. And there is still a tropical storm watch in effect for parts of South Carolina, and it'll probably extend northward as the system moves off to the northeast. So that's the latest we have for Tropical Storm Alberto. Go to our website. It's got full details of all the systems. CycloneWarningCenter.com. That's it for now. Have a great night.